Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here. It is day 28 of the October Carnivore Challenge, and we're going to jump straight into our daily videos here on Big Anklevich on Health. Okay folks, so it is day 28, and how is it going in this awesome autumn? Yeah! Well, it's going all right. It's going pretty good. Today was a pretty good day. I'm kind of getting back to normal, although not completely. Because, yeah, yesterday when I went out to buy myself some pork cracklins, I bought 2 bags just in case because I didn't want to have to go back to the store if I wanted more. And so I had a whole bag left. And I thought, well, I should probably just get rid of those. So I took them with me and I ate them in the car on my way to work this morning, super early this morning. And so that was my big splurge, my thing that I, didn't need to do, but I did. I guess that gets me the Debbie Downer. All right, so there you go. So I did that. And then, yeah, after that, I was fine. I warmed up my roast that I had for my first meal. And the funny thing was, I was stuffed. I couldn't even get through it. I ate half of it and then just had to quit. And I put it back in the fridge. And then several hours later, I came back and warmed it back up and ate the rest of it. And then for my second meal, I ate a pound of ground beef. And that was the food that I had for today. I just had that and I felt good. I got over being stuffed and I think I'm, back to normal. From here on out, I'm going to try and just do ground beef only, basically. Although I am going to leave the door open for any other kind of beef, any, I guess, Lion Diet stuff. If I get a good price on, a chuck roast or steak or something like that, then I'll eat that. But I'm going to be super good. I'm going to try and be like I was back in April when I ate ground beef only. The only difference is I will not be fasting this upcoming month, so we'll see what happens with that. Do I lose weight still? I don't know. But I probably don't really need to talk too much about that because that's going to be for the wrap up of this month. But I'm starting it now. From here on out, tomorrow and on, I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, I did my walking today. I got plenty of walking in. I got 21,000 steps. I was out there walking on the trails, and I also did plenty of walking while I was at work. I had more than 10,000 steps just at work, plus added that when I got home and did the trails. So I got in a lot of steps, and I'm feeling good about that. Let's go see. Does Marshall need a Debbie Downer? Did he get a walk in? Let's go see what's up with Marshall.
Hey carnivores, Marshall Latham here for day number 28 of October. And it's kind of been an up and down day for me. I was able to walk around the plant today and get some walking in. Going all the way to the back of the plant, not just close by where my office is, but way out back, which is good. It gives me more time to walk. I had some bacon this morning for my breakfast, I guess. Not a bunch, probably about a half a pound. I don't know. To some, that's a bunch, but I didn't have anything else with it. And my plan was not to eat lunch because my wife and I had a couple steaks in the fridge that we wanted to eat up, and they were pretty good sized steaks. Well, I don't know, average size, I guess. But anyway, I just figured, I'll save up to eat those steaks tonight. But I gave in. I was invited to go out to lunch with a bunch of the guys, and we went to a pizza place, a pizza buffet kind of thing. And so I ended up eating a bunch of cheese, a bunch of pepperoni, a bunch of sausage, not beef, butter, bacon, egg. None of that was beef, butter, bacon, egg. So I totally went off the grid. Now I didn't go off a carnivore, but it was a lot more than I should have. I was just gonna have one or two, but I'm like, well, I paid. It's the trap, man. It's the freaking trap. Got to get your money's worth. And I didn't eat the crust. I don't know if that matters at this point anymore. I ate a bunch of stuff that I shouldn't have eaten. It's not part of the program that I'm on. And then I did end up having, there were just a couple little tiny little cinnamon dessert things, and I ate a couple. So there's bread there. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't like I was eating all the crusts, but it doesn't matter, man. I messed up pretty bad eating all that crap. Again, I guess I probably did eat some tomato sauce that was on the bottom of the cheese. But, you just pull the toppings off of the bread and throw the bread away. But, yeah, I was totally off game. And it's the end of the month, and so now it's going to show up on my... it's going to screw up my weigh-in. And self-sabotage, I tell you. I'm not going off the deep end. Like I know that tomorrow I'll be just fine. I'll go back doing everything the way I should. So, but I'm totally messed up now. My body's totally messed up. So I don't know what else to say. I did eat the steak when I got home. I wasn't super hungry. I probably didn't need to eat the steak, but it was a good steak, and I was going to take a picture of the steak because it was a pretty nice looking piece of steak. I thought, that'll make a good picture. But then things were busy, and I just sat down and I mean, it was a nice meal, but I forgot to take a picture of it. But yeah, it almost feels like, the steak should be like, this is the triumph of eating carnivore, right? And I just felt bad. A little bit bad physically, not too bad. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I did feel bad psychologically. I felt like I failed on my carnivore. Well, I definitely failed on beef, butter, bacon, and egg. So chalk this up as a bad day, and start back on it tomorrow. Like I say, I did eat the steak at night. I did eat the bacon, and I did get a walk in, but that walk is like negated, right? I just feel like I canceled everything out. Everything I did well today was canceled out, was totally negated. So anyway, that's how I'm feeling about the day. I shouldn't be laughing because it's not a good thing, but we trudge forward. We do better the next day, and that's my plan. So onward and upward.
Oh, Marshall. Don't be so hard on yourself. You did all right. Maybe it wasn't perfect, but most of that stuff was fine. Yeah, you ate cheese and stuff, but cheese is still carnivore. It's one of those things I always have to remind myself when I screw up. Cheese is not beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and it's not lion diet, but it is carnivore. It's still animal products. It's still pretty low in carbs, and you're still doing all right. Maybe you ate those little desserts there, but you may, I don't know how big they were, how much you got, but maybe, you didn't kill yourself with the with the carbs. Maybe you didn't kill your progress. It could be possible. And even if it's not, it's okay. You just chalk it up to, everybody has their bad days. I've been having a lot of them lately. You have your bad days, and you just put it behind you and you keep going. That's the real difference between success and failure. Do you keep going, or do you give up? Do you go, oh, well, I blew it. Okay, well, I guess I'll start again tomorrow. And then the next day you blow it and you go, oh, well, I'll just start again next week on Monday. And then you blow it. Oh, I'll start again next Monday. And then the next thing you know, you're totally off. That is when your success has fallen away and you're not doing it. But you start again tomorrow, you'll be back at it and you'll be doing fine. And you're, I'm sure you're making plenty of progress. I mean, think back as to where you were when we started all this at this, early in the year, and where you are now, and, feel proud of that. And keep that in mind as you get back to it, and make it go, make it work. You got this, Marshall. Yeah! All right. We'll see you guys next time on Big Anklevich on Health.